Time to waterproof all this block. This entire area is where the pool's going to be up on that second floor. And even though they went overboard back here using 12-inch block, putting rebar and concrete down every cell to make a solid wall, it's actually quite porous. I'm going to waterproof the entire exterior of the house about 6 feet up with this guru membrane. And this membrane probably looks a little familiar because this is exactly what I use when I waterproof a shower. In Spain, they use this to waterproof not only outdoor decking and buildings, but also to line the entire swimming pool. And even though the inside of this wall is not living space, I figured it can't hurt to go ahead and apply this so when another hurricane comes and if water's sitting against it in my backyard, it will help protect against any moisture. I started off by making sure the blocks were completely smooth and got off any clumps that were needed. And then I got my sponge and a bucket of water and just kind of damped all of that block. That way it wouldn't suck out the moisture from my thin set. For this membrane, you just have to use a modified thin set. So I mixed that. And then I'm using a paint roller just to spread it generously on the block. Then I just applied that membrane and smoothed it all out, making sure to remove any air bubbles. And by that time, I was a little hangry, so I was so excited when Vinny showed up with my favorite food. And he also came to help, which I knew would go so much faster with an extra set of hands. And we got it down to a system, so it was moving a lot faster. I just went with a sponge and damped all of the block, and then he came right behind with the roller and thin set. Then he just helped with the roll and I was able to smooth it all out. The wind was definitely not on our side, so there was a few times that I just wanted to completely take it off. So leave it to Vinny to come up with a genius idea and actually start on the other end so we were working with the wind rather than against it. And on Monday, the entire inside of that area will be completely filled with dirt, so we wanted to hurry up and get this done. And somehow they're going to be making a ramp to be able to get their machinery up and over that wall. And one of the final things that will be done is they're going to be bringing dirt to bring up our entire lot just to grade it towards the water. So about half of this membrane will eventually be underground. But I had to take just a moment to admire that view in the moon. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty out tonight. So we were able to finish that entire back wall 6 feet up. And then it was time for the most important part because this is where they're going to be filling this entire area in with dirt on Monday. And this is the wall that is actually in between the pool and our garage. So we're going to be waterproofing not only the inside, but also the outside of it. And after this entire area is filled with dirt on Monday, Tuesday, they'll actually be building this wall 3 feet higher. And then that will be the height of the pool deck, which as you can see, that view is going to be gorgeous. And then we just completed the same exact process until this entire wall was completely waterproofed.